Yes, people. Welcome to Saeed TV and welcome back to Rivals Talk. We are here, we are live. Big up to Boohoo Man for sponsoring the video. Make sure you go and get an extra 10% off, excluding certain items. You get me? I've got the hoodie on now. Make sure you go get that. The link is in the description. Code Saeed for an extra 10% off. So big up to Boohoo Man for sponsoring the video. People in the chat, you know what I mean? They comment to the video to say Chelsea are 1-0 down.
Bro, that's what I'm just saying. What timing of this video? What timing of this show, brother?
Listen.
You know what I mean? As soon as we went live, so did Dynamo Zagreb.
Exactly.
Dynamo Zagreb said, yeah, we're going live. And so are Dynamo Zagreb, man. But the game's the game. Tactical Tommy at his best.
But yeah, listen, it's not easy, man. Champions League, you never know. Dynamo Zagreb, they've had a few big wins, you know. Is it Bayern Munich they beat a couple of years ago?
Ain't easy, bro. Ain't easy,
man. So, you know what I mean? Orisic with the goal, man. I think they got what's that player that was that Leipzig? He came from there as well. So they've got a good, you know what I mean, talent from there. So we'll see.
Man. A lot of good players come from them sides, man.
Yeah, they beat 3-0 Spurs as well. Yeah, I remember that one as well. When that manager who was in jail and he still beat Mourinho. So
but that pace that guy showed, man, Fofana couldn't catch him, you know, brother.
Yeah.
Fofana couldn't catch him. He burst away from Fofana. Fofana's quicker than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. But listen, Fofana, and it will find out in it 70-odd million, 75 million. We'll find out what this Fofana's all about, man. But welcome,
bro. Heap of pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Make sure you guys go and go smash a like on the video. Make sure you go subscribe. Rivals Talk. We're here every Tuesday. Grizz, how are you, man? How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. My team's a bit. Yeah, I know we're probably gonna get into it. I don't know if you want to get into it. I don't really want to get into it, but you're gonna make me get into it. I know still. But
you know what?
Apart from my team.
About the Premier League and how exciting it's been, man. It's a mad start to the Premier League, man.
It's wild. It's wild. And it's going to be wild. It's going to continue being wild, man. I mean, look, jokes aside, if you man's really thought you're going to get 4 wins in a row, is it 4 wins in a row or 3 wins in a row?
4 wins in a row, yeah.
4 Premier League wins in a row.
After the start we had as well.
After the most embarrassing performance against Brighton and Brentford.
Brentford, yeah.
Who would have thought Villa gonna hold Chelsea, Man City the other day? Villa are playing pop at the moment. Who thought Fulham gonna hold Liverpool? I mean, it's crazy. It's a wild season, man. I don't know what to make of it. There's no point. Like predicting is wild.
Yeah.
You've got, you know what I mean? Predicting is wild right now. It's all about, and so many injuries in so many squads. I'm just talking about Liverpool. I'm talking about every team, man.
Yeah.
And all the signings have to settle down because you got to remember a lot of teams made a lot of signings. So Chelsea, whole heap of signings, and now they're suddenly struggling. Who else? Arsenal made a whole heap of signings. They seem to be settled down.
Yeah, but you guys, I feel like the balance on the Premier League now, it's like you cannot predict an easy 3 points. Like,
nah,
you know, I would have thought Man City would go to Aston Villa and
wipe the floor. I think we all predicted on the Big Six 3-0, 4-0, 3-0. Yeah. We thought light work. You know what I mean? It's going to be light work, but brother, I'm sorry to use your catchphrase. It ain't easy.
It ain't easy in the Premier League, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give out honourable mentions to Brighton. You know what I mean? These guys are just relentless, man. They're getting the points where they can. You know what I mean?
Do you know what it is? Everyone's spoken about Arsenal. Not enough people have spoke about Brighton.
Yeah. Only one defeat so far this season.
You got to put some respect on that guy's name, that coach's name. The amount of players that he's sold, right, and keeps selling, and then keeps finding new gems. He's found this McAllister guy, this Casado guy. What's his name? Pascal Gross and the other one, Trossard, balling out. Even Danny Welbeck looks half decent.
Yeah.
You know, I don't rate Danny Welbeck.
He's been good, but it's just the fact that he's
nah.
Man, like, my guy
from that guy Welbs.
To my guy Welbeck.
Serious.
He's from now near my ends, man.
That's
So
what it is, isn't it? That's what they,
yeah. Manchester
Neighbor
United.
hype.
Neighbor hype, yeah, that's it, man. But you know what it is? I just feel like with Graham Potter, you know what I mean? Like he simplifies his game. There's not big names. McAllister, I thought he was English until a couple of years ago. I found out he's Argentinian. You know, you got
Now,
Pascal Grob, who for
so
many
so
years.
so his name is Mac Alistair.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's not McAllister. It's not MC, so McAllister, like Scottish name.
Oh,
Yes, brother.
Alistair. So now
Mac
it makes
Alistair.
Argentinian.
You
Now you got
understand?
an Argentinian flavor,
You
yeah.
understand? Yeah. Come on, you know I'm coming with the knowledge, man. I ain't fucking about.
But you know what it is though? It's for me, it's the fact that it seems so simple, like, you know, like, but then Pascal Gross, who I think's been underrated for a couple of years in the league now.
I like him. I like him. I like Pascal Gross. And I like Trossard. Underrated, you know.
I don't know how Premier League clubs haven't, like top clubs haven't come in for him. You know what I mean? And
I think he's old, man. I think he's about 29 now, something.
No, just 27, 28.
No way.
Yeah, man. Trossard, 27, 28.
People, someone find out how old Trossard is. Trust me, he's about 28,
I'm telling you now, man. He's 27, he's 28 in December.
Shit.
Yeah, man.
He needs to be snapped up, people. He needs to be snapped up.
But again,
I think he gets into a lot of teams, you know.
Bro, he's one of them. Like, he can play wing back, he can play midfield, he can play
false nine,
number 10 in a 2. Bro, he's just that kind of player that is very, very useful in any system, and that's where Brighton I've got it, man. Brighton is that kind of team here where I think they're the only team in the Premier League where when they get players, like, nobody hears about them, but then all of a sudden they're worth like a lot of money. Like, you know what I mean? Like Caicedo's the next one, Basuma, you know what I mean? You know, you could go Cucurella. You know, there's so many in their team that they get a player, they produce him, and that is down to Graham Potter. He's an absolutely unbelievable manager. And like I said, you know what I mean? Are Brighton the new, not Leicester, but kind of like the new ones, you know? I felt like Wolves brought that ascendancy. They kind of dropped off a little bit in terms of, like, you know, consistency-wise. Are Brighton that new team that now should be aiming for Europe now? You know what I mean?
People need to put respect. People need to put respect on their name, man. And it's not even that. So other teams have had hype about them, yeah, but the way he plays the game is a testimony, bro. He coaches a 3-4-3 system. Do you know how hard fucking coaches find to how hard coaches find to coach normal 4-4-2s or 5-3-2? This guy's got, like the names we mentioned, attacking wingbacks like Trossard and Solly March as wingbacks. How's he got Trossard and Solly March as wingbacks? It's mad if you think about it.
I know.
And the amount of centre backs he sold. Veltman, he's got people like Veltman who I don't even rate. Lewis Dunk, all right, you know what I mean?
Webster is a very, very good centre back.
Yeah,
you know?
very good centre back.
You know what, man? Like English shot possibly. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's English or not.
He's Adam Webster. I'm sure he is.
You know what I mean?
I don't think he's Scottish or nothing.
Yeah, he's English. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, and he's 27 as well. Another player in his prime. So they got players in their prime, man. So, like,
I just love the way he works that midfield and how he finds gems in there, and they all look after the ball.
Yeah.
And they're aggressive and they're progressive. So he finds like all rounders in midfields. They haven't got a clear DM. They haven't got a clear number 8. They haven't got a clear defined role for them. They're just footballers.
Yeah. But
you understand?
System is key. They're the ultimate system team in the
Premier League. System team, man. System team. But but you need to coach for that to happen. You know when people say, "Oh, it's a system," I don't like that. Because you got to praise the coach. Because to play a system obviously means you got to be a great coach to implement a system and then make the players work. And you're talking about Brighton and Hove Albion outplaying all these teams. They outplayed Liverpool, you know, at Anfield last season. They outplayed you. They outplayed you home and away. Yeah. They outplayed. You know when they lost to Man City at Brighton last season, they had so many chances. And this is elite coaching, my brother. This is elite coaching.
But now, like I said, the Premier League is full of surprises, man. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
man.
No. And this is what makes it exciting. Like, I've never seen this sort of intensity. I don't know if it's the fact that we've not had a World Cup or a Euros this year that has maybe helped in terms of players having a full preseason off. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like this is a very, very different Premier League season. You know what I mean? And I hope we don't see a fall off after the World Cup. We're gonna probably see one because players are tired naturally. The games are coming thick and fast. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the games are just relentless, people. So I just feel like, for me, it's one of those situations where who have you found the most, like, apart from Brighton, what have you made of the Premier League so far in terms of like the intensity?
I'm not gonna lie. The only surprise has been Liverpool. I hate to say it. Yeah, it's a sad state of affairs, but the only surprise has been Liverpool. I expected, if you look at the bottom, and Fulham. So Liverpool, I expected to be much better and much higher, of course.
Yeah.
So they've been whack. Yeah, I'm not joking. I'm not saying it to your face, but I told you, Man United are going to be better this season. I expected Man United to be better. I knew Man City going to be good, normal, but not crazy. Walk away with it. I knew Spurs are going to be solid, but Fulham have been the surprise, man. Of course, Brighton, but Fulham. Bruv, they've held it up against a lot of teams, and that man Mitrovic, everyone keeps talking about his goal record, and then when he comes to the Premier League, he shits himself, this and that, and he can't perform at the highest level. But I'm not even joking, man. Mitrovic has been a star, man. He's bullying defenders, bro. He's bullying, and he's
bagging. For me, it's ridiculous, man. That goal, you know what I mean? The way he just curls it around the keeper. That's
against Arsenal.
Yeah, no, the one against Tottenham.
Oh, Tottenham, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, but then again, Tottenham, like I said, the only unbeaten team in the Premier League now. Oh, sorry.
Solid.
No, Man City are unbeaten.
Man City, but that can carry on, obviously, because if it's a draw, but they play this weekend, that's a tasty fixture. I'm not even going to lie to you.
That is the fixture you've got to watch out for, man. And this, I'm not going to say this is where we're going to see the best of Tottenham in terms of how far they've come. Obviously, everyone could.
No, it is. I think it is.
You think so?
Yeah, this is a test for them. This is the credentials, because Man City ain't gonna want to drop points against them again. Like every season, no, man. Pep ain't having that. And if they put it this way, if they can get any kind of result against Man City, you have to big them up this time.
Yeah.
This is the ultimate big up. This is the ultimate test for them. No doubt about it.
But they can't, like I said, they're solid. They're hard to play against. They don't concede many goals. Tottenham. Like I said, it's a formula that's working for them. I said it to a lot of people. I said, you know what? What can Tottenham fans want more when they've had the pretty football under Pochettino without getting anywhere? Now they've got to almost believe in this. You know what I mean? Hope that it pays off, and be patient, because, like I said, they're gonna win more games than they're gonna lose. I think with this manager. They might get more draws, but I still think, you know what I mean, if they can be solid and not concede many goals, that's the blueprint of Conti. It's a very, very pragmatic approach, but, it's something that works for him, and it's worked for so many teams. So
the proof's in the pudding, brother. The guy's got a track record. The guy's got a track record. You just can't fuck about with his track record. And you got no choice but to trust in him, bro. He knows what he's doing, man. He knows exactly what he wants from every player. Every squad member, bro. The guy's an elite coach, and if they don't find success with this manager, they might as well just close the gates and
go home. That's it.
Close up the Spurs. I'm sorry, Toby and you, man. Just, fold your club. If you ain't got no success under Conte, fold your club, man. Go into liquidation, man, or just wherever, innit? Have fun.
That's what is so much pressure for Conte to deliver as well. I think within him, he must not sleep at night, like knowing that I've got to deliver this. You know what I mean? I want to prove that, you know what I mean? I had my little.
Do you think he's under pressure?
I think not under pressure for himself, but like I think he doesn't want to let the fan base maybe down, or he doesn't want to let the Tottenham down into the, because I feel like for him, he wants to prove that he's done it at two clubs as well. Chelsea, it was left on a bad note, but I think within himself, he want to prove it again why he's still one of the best coaches in the world. And I think that's how he keeps himself going. You know what I mean? He's a madman. He's a serial winner. You know what I mean? Him and Guardiola are the same. They don't sleep at night, man. You see Guardiola, he's
100%.
biking around in Manchester.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
yeah.
guy who
Can't
needs,
sleep.
he can't sleep. He needs fresh air. He's relentless. He's a workhorse. You know what I mean? And that is, for me, I think it's something that people should admire, man. A guy who takes his job seriously. You can see him on the line.
Eats, breathes, lives football. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? These people, you know what I mean? They're built differently, man. They're built differently.
Yeah,
These new age coaches, like we hear about other old school managers that used to love going out for a drink, and you know what I mean, you see them taking holidays and whatnot. These guys are just 24 hours, man. Like
Yeah.
they're students of the game now. They
Students of the game,
study the game.
easy.
They're proper students of the game, and man, like even tactical Tommy, I take the piss, but even your guy, you can tell he studies the game, man, day and night, like proper professor type coaches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not just like your man motivators. They're not there to just say, "Come on, lads."
Yeah.
They got every little scenario in a game planned to a T. It's madness, man. It's absolutely madness. Yeah, Ten Hag, man, saying, did you see Ten Hag on his bike earlier? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that. Is there?
He's doing the same thing. He's doing the same thing, bro. Man's out on his bike as well.
Man. Like I said, man, why
this
not?
Manchester, this pressure in Manchester, man. What's going on, man? You got both your coaches on bikes, man.
I don't know where it is, if that's true or not, but like I said, man, a lot of people, man. Like I said, you know what? There he is. Wow, he's in Manchester.
You understand?
Wow.
I'm telling you, man, like Ten Hag.
You know what though? To be fair, in Amsterdam they drive. They ride bikes.
Yeah,
man.
Right.
It's in Manchester. It looks like Selfridge's area in city centre. So fair play, man. This is what
how did you blur out the sides?
What do you mean?
On this picture?
Blur out the sides? What do you mean?
I can only see the picture. It's mad. You can't see all the rest of the page, no?
No, can you man can see that, right? Or
we can just about see it, but the picture's totally clear. I like the way you done that.
The sides. Sorry, the sides are like that. The sides are like that.
Oh, is that how it comes out? Yeah.
Yeah, but that's 10. I wonder, these people like the stalk people. How do they clock on like quickly? Like, because I see them all the time. In Manchester, like Bernardo Silva, Rodri.
Do ya?
It's there, but like people are just mad. Like take the phone out quickly and it's bam.
Well, you don't you look out for them?
Is that Ultragam? Are you sure that's Ultragam? I don't think that's Ultragam.
How far is that?
That's on the outskirts of Manchester, but like you know what I mean. Like it's more like Greater Manchester.
Bro, why is man's taking the piss out? Because I didn't know how it works. I don't know how it works, innit? Like man's are saying, "Oh, come on, Chris."
It could be Ultragam. It could be, but it looked like city centre to me. But each of their own.
Okay. People taking the piss. Like all you had to do is click on a picture. All right, fair enough, man. I didn't know, innit?
Yeah.
You man's know. I'm not. Technology is not my thing, innit? So come on.
Yeah, exactly. No. It's one of them. Like for
don't
me,
give me a hard time.
With the Ten Hag victory, I didn't like the way. You know what it is though? I love it because at the end of the day, people don't realize like Arsenal were naive with us, and we showed maturity in our game, and we did what we had to do, and was win the game in these top 6 games. People don't realize you don't have to play pretty. Alex Ferguson won titles by not playing pretty in the big games.
100%.
People don't understand that. We would go away to Anfield, and we'd probably be losing by. I remember the game against 2-1, Van Persie, when he got the penalty and Raphael. Bro, Liverpool were on top that day, but we got the job done. These big games, you have to get the job done. You can't be naive. And Arsenal were naive. They went for almost like a 3 at the back kind of type. And we went in and we sucker punched them.
You can't go wrong. You cannot say anything, man, about the performance, man. Yeah. You lot done exactly what needed to be done, and that's key. In big games, you have to do what you got and need to do. In big games, it's not about who's gonna perform the best, look the best, be the prettiest, have the most possession. In big fuck off games against your fellow big rivals, the ultimate aim is to do what you got to do. And you guys done what you got to do. You knew the assignment. They didn't. Yeah. They thought, we're gonna put on a better show than we have done in the past at Old Trafford. They thought, they came with a mentality, you know what, we always play shit at Old Trafford. Let's show them how good we are. Whereas you trusted the assignment. You said, listen, we need to just get 3 points. I don't give a shit how nasty we look.
With Arteta, I feel like, when you got to realize it, when Arteta came in a job, he was playing counter-attacking football, You know that. On his way to the FA Cup final against Man City and Chelsea, they were playing counter-attacking football. As his team now has got evolved, he's playing expansive football, which he has to, because in the day you have to evolve as a team. But like I said, I'd be worried if I was an Arsenal fan if I'm seeing that mistake happening where he's almost gone and throw the dice. We're at 1-1. You'd probably say, you know what, that's a good result. Take the draw, go back to London, and jobs are good. You don't need to go and push for a win, really, when you're top of the league, you're unbeaten. But again, that
naivety. Yeah, they haven't got experienced players in that team side. They've got a lot of youngsters, naive hype. You know what I mean? The pressure to do. Suddenly they thought they're league leaders and they're in a title race almost, and they need 3 points. No, simmer down. You're right.
Yeah.
1-1 at Old Trafford for you is a good result. Arsenal.
Yeah. 100%. 100%, man. But like I said, I still think Arsenal, like I said, will be in around that top 4 race. I 100% know that, because I look at the team and I look at their spine and what they're trying to do. They've got, better players in each position. It's just all about the injuries.
You know me. I'm always like backing Arteta in the process.
Yeah.
If they don't get top 4, he needs to go. 100%. I'm saying it to this time. Hold on, give me 1 second. I've got this mad cough.
Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Yeah, man. Like I said, I think it's going to be an interesting option, man. You know what, man? I don't know if you've seen it, man, Grizz, man, but Diego Costa, man, he's having a bit of problem coming into the league. I'm going to show it to you right now, Grizz. It's crazy, man. Everything was all up. Everything was all ready. And then apparently he's had some delays in his visa. So originally, he had issues with the work permit, but apparently now they rejected it. And now he has to almost appeal it, man, which is crazy, because Wolves need help. Wolves need a striker, because their player that they just got an injury. I feel sorry for him, man.
How unlucky is that for the club and the player himself, man?
Yeah,
you know what I mean, it's they get a big signing in, and he does his ACL or something.
Yeah.
And now Diogo Costa, which would have been wild. Like, I don't even know if he can run anymore, man. Like,
but you know what? It's a weird signing, but again, it's one of them where, you know what I mean, desperate measures, isn't it, man? There's not many free transfers.
Desperate measures.
It's a very, very, scenario where no side expected it to happen. Absolutely no side expected it to happen. But again, like I said, you know what I mean? Wolves, Diego Costa, do you reckon he could do it again in the Premier League? I'm not sure, man. But
I'm not sure.
It's one of them where he'll be there just to kind of rattle, you know what I mean, and whatnot. It's a decent option for me. You know what I'm saying? So
he's an old school warrior, innit? He's an old school war horse. He's been through a lot of wars, a lot of battles. Can he really come to Wolves for fucking another battle and a war? Because Premier League's a battle and a war. Every week he's going to be up against the likes of Lewis Dunk. You know what I mean? Man like the Butcher, your man Martinez. You know what I mean? All these rough defenders.
Imagine that. That's going to be one hell of a...
Exactly. Do you get what I'm saying? So it ain't easy, and I don't know if he can do it. My guess is he's best served not to come, man. Relax, man. Go and retire now. He's what, 35 now? 34, 35? Must be.
Yeah, 33 actually. One player that we do, Liverpool asked about Costa if he can play midfield. You're funny, man. You're funny. One player that does, I think, needs to deserve more respect is this man here, Ivan Toney, man. 5 goals, 2 assists already this season. Only Haaland has more. Does he deserve more respect? I can't lie to you, man. He deserves more respect from me, because I kind of like said to myself, it's a bit underwhelming, Ivan Toney, you know what I mean? Because it was last season, there was kind of murmurs that, United possibly wanted him or whatnot. And I was like, not really. Ivan Toney, really? But you know what, man? He's almost like, he's got a bit of everything. He's got pace, power, agility, control. I don't know, man, Grizz. Why did you rate him? Like, I was seeing in the chat before, they were saying that you don't rate Ivan Toney. Why?
Look, he's got good attributes, and the things that he's good at, he's very good at. But to me, I don't know, man. I just don't think he's I don't think he's better than people think he is. Like, He's
In what
rated.
sense?
No, he's rated. He's rated. I'm not saying he's shit. I'm just saying, yeah, he's rated. He's good. But people are talking England's number one and shit, and Man United. He should have gone to Man United and this and that. Appreciate that, Nate. I mean, I don't know. For me, he hasn't got any attributes that are outstanding. Is he outstandingly quick? No. Is he outstandingly skillful? No. Is he outstandingly good finisher? No. He's good. He's good. Why can't we just say man's good?
Yeah,
man's
that's
good.
no, but you got to realize though, he's good in everything that he kind of does. Like, I don't think there's many weaknesses about Ivan Toney. You know, and that is very, very, for me, it's a balanced thing to say. You know, I think he's good in everything.
People are saying, did I see the hat trick? Of course, man. He scored a hat trick. How many players score hat tricks? Like, yeah, he scored a hat trick. Like, I predicted he won't score more than 12 league goals. Now he's got 5 already. People are saying, are you mad? I said, yeah, I'm mad. Let's see, innit? 12
Maybe
league
he doesn't
goals.
have the star quality, but he probably does things better than most strikers in the league. You know what I mean? That we consider, you know what I mean, better. So I don't know, man. I think he deserves more respect, man. And I can't lie to you.
I don't think he gets disrespected.
I don't think I think maybe people
Does he get disrespected
enough. Maybe people don't talk about him enough, and people kind of brush him under the carpet. And that's what I did. I was like, yeah, Ivan Toney in it, like. But the only thing is, Gregors, a lot of people said, yeah, what worked for Brentford though, could that replicate at, let's say, another club or another top 6 club where they might have a different style of play or whatnot? What do you think to that one? Like, say now Liverpool had Ivan Toney. Could he replicate that? Because Brentford have a simple way. Because there's other clubs here where you get a player from a different club and then they go to that club and it doesn't really work out. You see what I mean? Whereas Brentford is that kind of club. Like, I just wanted to stay at Brentford for me and let him shell there, and let him, you know, kind of produce more out there. Does he need a bigger club to show what he's about? I don't think he does.
I think he does say it if he wants to be rated. If you want a man to be rated more than he deserves to be rated, apparently, then he needs to go and show it more at a higher level.
Yeah.
The pressure's different. If you went to Man United or a Chelsea, the pressure is totally different than scoring 1 in 4 games, 1 in 5 games for Brentford. It's a total different pressure, my brother. Lukaku couldn't handle it. When he went from Everton to Man United, he couldn't handle it.
Yep, 100%. But again, like I said,
was it Chelsea? Where did he go from? Where did you buy Lukaku from?
Lukaku was from Everton, isn't it?
Oh, from Everton. That's what I'm saying. So, you know what I mean?
I think he's got more qualities in terms of natural football abilities than Lukaku. Lukaku, again, is literally pace and power into that area, into the channels, and then boom. That's where you see the best of Lukaku.
Look, maybe I need to study Ivan Toney a bit more. Maybe I'm not giving him the credit he deserves. But according to me, and it's all opinion, innit? People can agree or disagree. You know what I mean? People have their own opinions on what kind of striker they like or whatever. To me, he's a good striker. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not letting you tell me, oh no, Grizz, he's better than good. I don't see it right now.
Yeah.
Well, do you really see him? Do you see him better than Martial, for example?
No, but I think though he could be the next Martial. Like we say now, Martial doesn't, you know what I mean, it's sold next season. That could be a potentially option for Martial. But you know what it is though? I'm just a kind of fan that maybe I look at, you know, I want a bigger name than Ivan Toney. That's what I had last season. I wanted a bigger name than Ivan Toney. But I think sometimes you've got to understand what football is and understand that he gives us what the other guy that you're talking about gives you.
Now, people are saying in the chat, Toney or Darwin Nunez, yeah? Now, it's a very hard answer, a question to answer for me. See, Darwin Nunez, I agree, like Toney, hasn't got any outstanding... Sorry, Darwin Nunez, he's got one outstanding attribute, and that's his pace. He's lightning. He's probably one of the quickest strikers in the Premier League. Would you say Toney has any outstanding attributes? Don't get me wrong. Darwin Nunez ain't an outstanding finisher. Darwin Nunez ain't outstanding technically. Darwin Nunez ain't as good as he should be in the air probably. So I'm not saying Darwin Nunez has got any other outstanding attributes, but his pace is electric. Do you get what I mean? Every striker, for me to be rated above good, has to have one outstanding attribute.
Yeah.
I don't see that in Toney.
Yeah, but that's one of them situations where, but like I said, there's strikers that are late bloomers, in it, in terms of to get the recognition later on in their careers.
Yeah, yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I
You know,
hear that.
there's a
Ian
lot,
Wright, man, look at that. Ian Wright.
Ian Wright, yeah,
Andy
Ian
Cole.
Wright. I'm not trying to compare him to Ian Wright, but I'm just saying, like, there's late bloomers, in it. You know what I mean? There's been so many Premier League players that we never knew. We kind of never gave them a respect what they deserved, and then maybe he goes to a top club and then shells it. You just don't know. But like
Ian
I
Wright.
said,
Ian Wright was a late bloomer. Andy Cole as well.
yeah, well, there you go. So I just feel like, for me, like, his hold-up play, yeah, exactly. It's one of them situations where maybe, like I said, Berbatov as well. Yeah, there's a lot of players, man, late bloomers who come into the league. Jamie Vardy, Kevin Phillips, yeah, could be the list of that. So,
I just
you know
got
what I'm saying?
Curtis Jones just liked a tweet of mine.
Oh,
So
did
I'm
he?
just a bit gassed. Yeah.
What's he said? Show the tweet, man.
No, he just liked it.
Well, what did you tweet?
Curtis Jones is someone. I just put Curtis Jones not in training, and someone said, "Oh, shut up, man. Curtis Jones needs to be sold." Oh shit, and this and that. I said, "A whole heap of rubbish you just typed there," and Curtis Jones liked it.
Right.
He's young man, but he's a young man. People are writing him off already. People forget he's only 21 or something.
21, yeah.
Quick, tell me how Curtis Jones is, man. People think, you know what I mean? He's young, man. Let him play.
You know what? You talked about that, yeah. What is this story about this agent and that Liverpool player? Do you know any much about it? What's his name?
So yes, Ruby.
Yeah,
I don't know how you spell his name.
A lot of people don't know about it. It's a sad story, isn't it, though?
Yeah, man. It's just 21. Exactly. I think it's a normal story. I'm going to be honest with you. All these agents, when they get young players under their books, they're all, at the end of the day, looking out for themselves. Let's be honest and real. None of these agents are looking out for the players' futures or their betterment. They're looking at what they got to do. You know what I mean? To make their money, to make their moves. And this is guys the same, man. Look, yeah, Bobby Duncan basically.
Wow, man.
So basically, this guy was supposed to be Liverpool's new Robbie Fowler, Michael Owen, them kind of business, yeah. And Saif Ruby just basically done what he had to do, man, and took him away from Liverpool. I think he took him to Fiorentina. Oh, Fiorentina,
yeah.
When he had no business, leaving Liverpool at that age, at that time.
Yeah,
no business. The guy barely finished school and shit, man. I don't even know if he went to school or college. You know what I mean? Liverpool was a place for him. Steven Gerrard's cousin as well, apparently. And this guy, you know what I mean, just done what he did, got into the family's head, got into his head. You know what I mean? Maneuvered away from Liverpool at that age, and it's fuckery, and it ruined his career. Everyone said, "You're ruining your career. What are you doing?" And now I don't even know where he is. Like, I genuinely.
Just shows you the football in it, in terms of where it could go wrong in it for certain players and agents and whatnot. You know what I mean? I saw Anthony as well. Anthony tried to debunk some news about, some people getting involved in his deal, etc., etc. So, like I said, third parties that are involved now. You know what I mean? It's a scary place now, football, isn't it? In terms of how football is now played behind the scenes and whatnot. You know what I mean? It's crazy, isn't it, when you think about it?
Of course it is, man. It's so long. You've got a couple of super chats that we can address as well. Check them out.
Yeah, I have to see a therapy watching Chelsea. We've not seen the game, so I don't know what's going on, man.
Nah, but they're crying, innit? Everyone's talking about how Chelsea is like, it's just so boring watching
but you
them.
know what it is, though? Like, I say something here, and all of a sudden these Chelsea fans think I've got an agenda. You know what I mean?
No. You know what we should say? Talk on your team. Tell us how you feel about Chelsea right now. See if we're lying.
Yeah. See,
you're losing to Dynamo Zagreb today, and you get ripped apart, apparently. Dynamo Zagreb after spending 300 million. What are you talking about? Why are you coming for fans like us when we're only telling the truth? All right, we have a little banter, we have a little joke about it. But are you seriously impressed? Are you seriously watching Chelsea and thinking, yeah, we're going to watch some football today?
Yeah.
At least Arsenal can say that. Come on, let's be real.
Yeah.
They got bust up the other day, but they still played ball. They're exciting to watch.
Mm.
This man buys centre back after centre back after centre back.
And still conceded goals. You know what? But I had to.
It isn't, bro.
They're gonna have the whole defense. They're gonna have 9 at the back, man. Chelsea.
9 at the back.
You know what I mean?
It isn't, man. What are you doing? Huh?
LT Gamers has had to turn the Chelsea game off. Tuchel is some
satanic, demonic football, bro. Big up, Saeed. But come on, you Gunners.
Demonic football. I've never heard the word demonic.
We're gonna do that, innit? We're gonna. That's what I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it from now on. Tactical Tommy with satanic, demonic football.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tweet at people.
People, you know what I mean? People don't realize it. He's been in there for nearly 2 years now, and like I said, I think Chelsea's biggest issue now will be the way they play football. You know what I mean? And
100%, 100%.
Chelsea have always been an efficient football club. Obviously, they've had a few gems in Sarri and Ancelotti and whatnot, but in terms of most of their football, they've been a very, very efficient team, a very, very physical. They'll bully you basically, and they'll get the job done. That's what Chelsea have been, yeah. But
they ain't
now
getting the job done right now, bro.
What's that? Sorry,
they ain't getting the job done right now, bro.
Well, there you go. You know what I
mean? They're struggling. They even their win against West Ham was lucky. We all saw those decisions.
Well, there you go. Exactly. That's the one thing I was going to tell you about VAR. Like, fans are moaning about VAR and this and that. And what have you made the standard of officiating now?
It's getting worse, isn't it?
It's getting worse, man.
It's getting worse, isn't it? It's not pretty.
Yeah,
it's not pretty.
Let's read this before we see.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just the same passing patterns every game. Well, listen, you tell me more, man. Big up to you, bro. I was happy at him at Fiorentina, but Fiorentina was the right club because we are going through changes. He's at Real Blockmendica. Listen, okay. Salam, my brothers, man. Great watch. Yeah, man. Big up to everybody who's maybe tuning in late. I know, like I said, guys, the Chelsea game's on, so the numbers might not be as high, but big up to everybody who's watching right now. Make sure you do smash a like on the video. Big up to the boss in the chat. But yeah, like I said, with the standard officiating, what are you saying?
It's not good, is it? It's not pretty at all. Like the amount of decisions that this week the referees made was fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and they got VAR.
You know what it is now? Yeah.
Do you know what it is? Now, let me quickly tell you what I think it is, right? What they're doing now is they're using VAR to try to rule out goals as opposed to look for blatant mistakes. So now every time there's a goal, they're saying, is there any infringement? What are you doing? That's not what VAR's about.
Yeah.
VAR's about if there's been a blatant mistake. They're looking through, right? Is there a pull there? Is there an offside there? Is there a little foul there? Is there a little handball there?
And it's not affecting the play as well. Some of it's not directed to the actual goal. You know what I mean? So like the one for was it Brighton one? Was it Brighton? I was like, come on, man. He's literally told.
What a goal as well.
What a goal, man. Give the benefit of the doubt, man.
What doubt? But what doubt is there? How has that affected the clearance or anything? That's not done anything. It's a strike. Bang,
Maybe
is that
one thing we should say, though. Say now if it's an actual strike where it doesn't have a direct effect. I know you're almost cheating in a sense because you still got the goal from that offside where someone was there. But if say now that McAllister goal has gone in, the Coutinho one, it's not been a direct thing. You know what I mean? Like it's not been the cause of why they've conceded the goal.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Skyrocketed.
But you know what it is?
The Ericsson one is because he's fouled him and then it's impeded, and as a result, Saka then plays in Martinelli. That one is it. But this one here, I'm just not sure, man. And then Mendy makes a meal of it, West Ham, because they're not in position. Chelsea not in position. Mendy makes a meal of it, so then it makes it more. What do you call it? I don't know. It just makes it more worse than it is. I'm telling you, man. You know what it is? Chat, man. Make sure you subscribe to him, man.
Yeah, James La. He's cracked me up last week or so. He's cracked me up so much.
Yeah.
You've made me, honest to God, spill my tea over my. Hold on. There's a bit of chocolate here. This one, I just saw your Instagram live. I don't know if you can see the chocolate. I clicked
No,
on.
I can't
I
see it.
clicked onto his a live Instagram, yeah, and he was asking some. Where was that guy from? Where you said, "Can you do a Liverpudlian accent?" He was asking some guy to do a Scouse accent. I was crying with laughter.
Yeah.
Big up James every time. He was cracking me
Nah,
up.
big
I
up,
was
man. Always.
dying with my laughter. I was dying with laughter how he was telling him to do a Liverpudlian accent. But the guy done well as well. Proper. He done proper well.
Yeah, of course, man. Like, you know, it is, man. It's one of them situations where I just don't know with this VAR, man. Like I said,
Do you know what it is? It's not the VAR. People keep saying kick VAR out. Let's fuck VAR. It's the people need training. They've been all these old school dinosaur referees have been asked to do VAR without any training. Do you know how long that is?
yeah,
That's like me being asked to do a fucking IT course.
yeah.
Yeah. What do you
But
mean?
don't be in the kitchen then if you can't cook, then innit? Like, don't you
Yeah, but they
know?
got to learn, innit? They got to learn. They got to be taught. They got to be taught.
You know what it is? The overlap need to go to the. You know how the Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher went to the referees union. They need to do an overlap of that and see what they're doing in this VAR. Will they give anything away though? That's the problem. I don't think they would because it will expose the truth. Then Gary Neville will say, "Well, if this is happening here, then what would happen here?" You know what I mean? Like, you guys need to basically like find an answer.
Do you know what it is? I think you know, a whole heap of someone needs to be. All these referees need to be sent to a training camp. I'm not joking. They need to be sent to be a training camp and learn the rules, practice the rules. I'm telling you, man. The referees need to be up to date with how this VAR works. They haven't got a clue what they're looking for, what the directives are. And another thing, I know so many people say this, but you have to have, in my opinion, the guy looking at VAR has to be an ex-player. Because he will know. No, but you know why? You know what, Said? When they slow that shit down and everything, these mans are just looking at they're looking at a screen like this, brother.
I know.
And they're seeing a slow motion thing, they're just waiting. Oh, and they're looking at the screen real slow. And that looks dangerous. When a player will know in a real tackle in real speed, I know what he meant, what he didn't mean. Players will know that automatically. Because you experience it, you know. It's long at the moment. It's frustrating, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
You know, like I said, it's one of those situations where, you know, Chelsea, the VAR and whatnot. I look at it; it's so robotic, but it never happens in any other league. This kind of controversy, it doesn't. Maybe it's just the way the Premier League is. It's because it's always manic. It's always 100% miles an hour. We have to take the entertainment, maybe, with the decisions. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to understand it because in other leagues where it's a bit less, you know, frantic is the word. The Premier League is a frantic league. Maybe because they're doing it all this and that. Maybe I'm just giving excuses, but I just feel like it doesn't happen in other leagues for a reason.
Yeah, but if you're spending millions and millions and millions, we're talking billions, right? Billions, man, overall in transfer fees and revenue and TV rights and everything. And you got the shittest refs and shittest officials. What's going on there? The oldest officials, the oldest refs, the slowest, like the average age. I guarantee you the average age of the Premier League referees, you know what? That would be something to look into, man. I'm going to look into that shit. I don't want to talk without facts, but I reckon the average age of the Premier League referees is probably one of the highest in all the leagues. I wonder if that's true.
Its average right now is 38.7.
Okay, that's quite young, you know. That must be this year. They must have changed it. Oh, hella man's retired, innit? All the old ones retired.
Yeah, all the old ones are retired, innit? You know,
3-4 retired in the summer. 3 or 4 retired.
But then you know what though? Should there not be younger referees who, like I said, are a bit more robotic? Like, would you not like train them up younger?
Yeah, but if you're robotic, then you're going to a fucking soon. You're going to be saying there's no referee needed. Everything's just keep playing until
you see. Like, you know what I mean? The fact that maybe as they get older, the ego.
Ex-players, man. Players. Why not
get into refereeing?
Why not? Oh yeah. I don't know. What's the money
Have you
like?
ever refereed a game?
Not on a serious level. Oh shit! I have.
You referee Somalis, man. You referee Somalis and that.
Oh shit! I have. Yeah, Somalis don't mess with me. They're my brothers, man. I've managed. I used to have training sessions with Mali.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Come on. But they respected me, alhamdulillah, man. Big up this Marlies from East London, man. All of them, man.
You know,
Leighton Walthamstow Somali mans will know. They will remember Grizz, man. Come on. El Nino Days. Shout out if anyone's watching, man. Give us a shout, man. All the mans. Mahad, Abdi, Hassan Ibrahim, Hassan, all of them brothers, man. Come on, shout out them, man. They knew. They used to call me Coach Grizz, bro. Coach Grizz.
Yeah. Nah, John Moss was shocking, man. Mike Dean, I can't lie to you, man. He just made everything about him, but he was an entertainer. Maybe we're lacking the entertainers, man. You know what I mean?
Nah, man, fuck
the Mike Clattenburgs. You know what I mean? Maybe the entertainers were good, man. But again, like I said, it's just one of the situations where, you know, I think most of it, you know, it comes down to refereeing and their inconsistencies. They're not consistent. You have to be consistent. The first point of call is you have to make sure it's consistent on all levels, and that's why it's not happening. You know what I mean?
But that's what winds up. But that's what winds up the players, isn't it? That's what winds them up when it's not consistent.
Yeah, 100%, man. 100%, man. So, like I said, man, it's going to be an interesting, you know, kind of thingy and whatnot. It's a big weekend as well, man. We've got Crystal Palace away coming up. Who you guys got?
Wolves. Ain't easy.
Oh, I think that could be the game where Wolves really, like, you know, they announce themselves to the Premier League.
Another shock, yeah.
But they're at home, innit? You're at home, sorry.
No, we're at home.
Yeah, you're at home. Yeah. Just depends on it. They're very, very thingy, but I can't lie to you, man. I need more from Wolves, man. They need to still give me more, man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm being really honest with you, they need to give me more because
man, don't be saying that the week we play them, man. Why are you doing this, man? You're doing this like you need to see more from them the week they're playing us, man. Don't do these ones. I hate when you do these ones. They're playing well, they're doing fine. Leave us alone, man, brother. Come on. Palace for you away, yeah?
Away, man, away.
It's a nice little game, though.
It's a nice, but it's 4:30, man. The eyes are on us again, man. I hate these Europa League nights, man, because that means now all the eyes are on us. You know what I mean? It's like 4:30 kickoff, peak time. You know what I mean? It's one of them, man.
Bro, you got to do what you got to do, innit? Come on, man.
I think we'll probably get a low scoring win again. Maybe get a little 1-0, 2-1.
Yeah, maybe. It's not. I don't think it's going to be many goals in it because Palace don't really score a lot as well.
They don't score as well.
They don't score a lot. You know what I mean, Mike Dean is doing strictly VAR now as well. Oh shit! Yeah, no, he is. He's on the VAR.
Howell Webb's back as well in terms of what he's doing. You know what I mean?
True United legends, brother. Yeah, man. Big up Captain Sal, man, who's a channel member of Grizz Khan TV. People, if you're not already, come on. If you haven't subscribed to Grizz Khan TV, what are you waiting for, man? Come on.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Tuchel running my high yet again. Tuchel.
Yeah. What? He's in trouble. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't agree with that, to be honest with you. But he's under pressure.
When we start to say like you know, Tuchel's job is under the line.
If they get kicked out of Champions League at the group stages,
yeah,
and if they're looking at another 4th, 5th placed finish, that's not good enough for Chelsea right now.
Yeah, I was going to say that. They should. If you look at their squad, they should be challenging for the league. You know, when you look at this, when you look at like, you know, let's be real, the money they spent, and just because they've spent 75 million on maybe their whole defense, and their whole defense is probably about, you know, so 30 plus 75 plus 60. If they spent a bit wisely, they could have got midfielders, and then we should be saying they should be challenging for the league. When you look at it, challenging doesn't mean you're gonna win it. By the way,
wait, hold on. Let's not forget. They went for that Leipzig defender as well.
Yeah.
How much did they offer him? 75 million as well, or something?
90 million euros.
90 million euros, blood clot.
Yeah. Someone saying if Roman was still the manager, yeah. So owner, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Palace are one of the most overrated teams.
I've said this, you know that. I've said this. A lot of people gas them up a bit too much. I've said this before. Shit, man. If they got that 90 million defender as well, was he just doing a madness too? Just wants centre backs everywhere on the pitch.
Centre back. He wants to park that bus. I said to you, man. He wants to park it, man. He wants to be difficult to beat. That's why
he's
I said,
a joke, man. He's a joke, innit? He's a joke.
Van Gaal, you know what I mean? Like I said, you know.
People are saying, and you know what? Ilias has got a good shout there, man. Graham Potter, Chelsea. I wouldn't like it, but he's a good coach,
That,
man.
yeah, I would be kind of pissed off if you went there.
Really?
Because then they would be playing ball.
Yeah. I thought you meant that you don't think he will suit him.
No, 100%. They've been playing good football. That's what Chelsea fans do. But like I said, Graham Potter's happy where he is, man.
I will take him. Big call. Big, massive call.
After Jurgen.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll rate him that much.
You know what? He was in my top, 5 to replace Ralph Ragnick. You know, when Ollie left the job, he was in the top 5 for Graham Potter.
But you man would never do that kind of thing, man.
Yeah, they would never. That's what I'm saying. It's more just about, the name rather than anything.
Big up Bizarre as well, man.
Big up LFC.
Mod on my channel as well.
Champions League's on tonight as well.
I'm gonna be doing my prediction and my team prediction on my channel 10 p.m. Bizarre. See you there.
Yeah. Make sure you're there.
10
You know what? I was
p.m.
streaming. I thought you were playing tonight. I was like, Grizz, do you know you're playing tonight? But
no, we're tomorrow, man.
Celtics on tonight. Celtic, obviously, you guys.
And Man City as well.
Man City as well. So Champions League this year, man, it's gonna be a big one, man. PSG for me have to win it, man. They need to be called a failure if they don't win it, man.
Man City need to win it this year, otherwise they're a failure. Haaland has been brought in to bring the Champions League. I will repeat, Haaland has been brought to win the Champions League. He ain't been brought to win another Premier League. Let me tell you that for a fact. PSV Juve.
That's tomorrow, isn't it?
Oh, what they're saying is offside. No, offside.
Offside, man. Yeah, Chelsea offside. In the mud, man. Chelsea in the mud. You know what I mean? Stevie G, man, again, survived for another week. Let's be real.
He has. It's no word of a lie.
All right, it's on tonight then. It's on tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, Stevie G survived. He pulled out a result against Man City.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He pulled out a result against Man City, survived. How long? I don't know. We don't know.
Yeah. Also, the Celtic game's on as well tonight. Celtic, Real Madrid as well.
Yeah, that atmosphere is going to be sick, innit?
You know what? In terms of AC Milan, man, I watched them on the weekend, man. By the way, that Italian league, yeah, I think people need to invest in that one in terms of watch that more. The intensity has gone up a level. People that call it the slow league, nah, man. Italian league is something to watch. That Leao guy, oh my God.
Oh, man. The Milan wide man.
Who's going to buy him, man, in the summer? He's definitely going to be 100 million. That's why, who was it on the Big Six that was saying, oh, you get it for 70 million and that? Nah, man. 100 million, mate.
Yeah, next year, 100%.
100 million. Like, let's be real.
Oh, shit. No way is this real.
What?
That's Jules Koundé, yeah?
What's happening?
And on his Instagram, he's saying, I almost joined them. And he's talking about Chelsea, obviously.
What?
And people are saying, is he taking a piss? Like, he's taking a piss and saying, I almost joined them.
No way.
It can't be real. That can't be real. That must be trolling. That must be fake.
Nah, it's fake. It's fake, man. It's fake.
You reckon?
Let me check on his Instagram.
Bruv, if he's done that, it's fake. People are saying it's fake. Okay, fair enough. If it's fake, innit? But, bruv, people are mocking Chelsea right now.
Yeah, it's fake. It's fake.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have to go on their Instagram.
Okay.
Social media, sorry, man. You know what I mean? Up to Ty as well, man. I didn't like that on.
No, that's ridiculous, man.
It's crazy, man. I can't lie to you. It's one of them situations, yeah, where now everything's gonna get. It's mad right now. And what Eric Bailly said, yeah, 100%. I agree with him, man. The English players get favoured, but I think that was it.
Yeah, we know that, innit?
But Jamie, we know that, innit? And saying that, man, like. Why do you need to say that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he knows what happens in the dressing room. Why do you need to come out and back Harry Maguire? What, you know what I mean? What are you doing? He's backing Harry Maguire for what reason? And he's saying he's better than him. I'm sorry. Yes, he's had injuries. That's a good point you've made there. But to say that he almost trying to, like, I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know why he came out and started just to basically attack Eric Bailly when he's just giving his own opinion on as to why he wasn't given fair game time.
No, there's a lot of problems there. I think there's more. There's more to come as well. There's going to be more revelations when people.
Yeah, of course.
And I mean, Eric Bailly's just the tip of the iceberg. You know what I mean? Pogba's going to bring out a book. You know that as well, isn't it?
Yeah, man. But Pogba's out now for another He's getting a surgery right now, man.
Bro, how about that Pogba business, man? That's scary shit going on there as well, bro.
I know. But I spoke to one of my friends, man, and he said that guy's not right in the head, man. His brother in it, he's jealous in it. He's very, very jealous of him, you know, because there was a situation where he said where, you know, there was meant to be like a situation doing it, and Pogba asked my friend, you know, is this halal in it? Basically, are we allowed to do this? So when people said, oh, you know, he was doing all this witchcraft, yeah, in Islam, you're not supposed to do that. You know what I mean? And that's what people don't realize. What you kind of witchcraft and something called ruqya, where you make dua for someone, they're two different completely things.
Two completely different things.
As my responsibility, who's got a social media account, need to tell people, because people then put out stories out there that, you know, Pogba's is a bad player, you know, he's a bad man and he does all this stuff and he's doing witchcraft. In reality, what he was doing was perfectly acceptable in our religion.
Absolutely. So, he wasn't doing no witchcraft business.
Exactly, but that's how the people want to put it out there on social media. So then it's like, you know, you have to control the narratives, people, man. So, like I said, I just try to use my platform to make sure that, you know what 100%. I mean, people don't speak bad about people in it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I try to do, man.
100%.
But again, he's got another injury. You know what I mean? It's a sad situation.
It's peak for him right now. It's peak for him right now.
He might not make the World Cup.
No, he won't. He can't.
Yeah.
If Maguire was a racehorse, he would be put down. Alien
Well, listen, that's strong, man. Alien
allow that
Alien Tenor, man. He's always that. But you know what, man? It just shows you, innit, like with Maguire, how the fortune, bro. When he came on here, this is what epitomizes Maguire.
Did he get booed, by the way?
No.
Any boos on the ground? No boos. Okay.
When he got booed, the clock. Sorry, when he came on, the clock stopped in the ground. So then everyone went panic and anxiety came in, because as soon as he pulled it down, that's when the clock went off, and then it went off for about at least 2 or 3 minutes, and then it came back on at 81 minutes, and I was like, "What the flip is going on?" Like, you know what I mean? It was just crazy, man. So I don't know, man. But yeah, like I said, man, it's gonna be a big one, people. Another interesting week. You know what I mean? Big up to everybody watching. Like I said, anyone on the playback, big up to you. Make sure you like the video, people. But yeah, man, Champions League's gonna be happening. Loads of stuff happening, people. So watch out for that one. Make sure you go follow Grizz on his channel as well. Big up to you, Grizz.
Yeah, man, 100%. Obviously, you know what I mean? We're going to be back. We've got so much to talk about, so much going on both our channels. But next week, we're going to be same time, same place, trying to have a little recap of everything.
Yeah, everything. All football, man. Like I said, make sure you're there, people, 6 p.m. on a Tuesday. Make sure you go check out Boohoo, man. Use the code Saeed to get extra 10% off. But people, I'll be back tomorrow for another live stream. Take care, guys. Peace.